Hi guys, Steady Eddie here. I'm at Bucharest Central Station and I'm on my way to Brasov, yes? Brasov. It's in Transilvania anyway. Now I believe my train leaves in about half an hour or so. I've arrived there with a fair bit of time because, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. If ever you've been train station in a country like this, where you don't know the language, you don't know the script, if you're a single traveller, you can be quite vulnerable. So arrive with, with plenty of time to spare and don't let anybody rush you into anything because there's people out there who will try and catch money from you. We'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, this is Brasov. This is Bucharest. I've had 4 days here and I'm off to Brasov, which I believe is a smaller town, and I hear it's very nice. And it's close to Vlad the Impaler's castle, so that's going to be fun. Okay, now this is a Sunday. It's around about midday now. I'll just check with information. My train leaves in about half an hour, yeah? Now I'm going to be a bit subtle here, because this is a train station in Bucharest. Now, I've encountered train stations in this part of the world before. Well, I remember when I went to the Czech Republic years ago, I was told that one thing that you don't do, they're very touchy about, is filming train stations. They obviously don't want you to film military things, but also train stations in the Czech Republic. Now that's one thing. Okay, now here there's an awful lot of security around, a hell of a lot of police and security. You know that can only be a good thing. But you know, you've got to be careful with your camera. Certain places can be touchy when you least expect it about, you know, people who are filming train stations and also strange men who are talking to themselves into a mobile phone. Okay. Now what you've got to be aware of in train stations in this part of the world where you don't speak the language, or you know, everything seems a little bit confusing. There are people out there who are, you know, not what they appear to be. The worst thing you can do is arrive late and then find that you are rushing to get your train. It can be a very, very confusing experience. Strange country, strange language, you don't know what platform it's on, this, that and the other. And some strange guy might appear out of nowhere and offer to help you, you know, quick, but he'll try and rush you. He'll try and rush you. Quick, I'll get you back, I'll help you, I'll take you to the right place. And you know, you may think he's trying to help. He's after money. He's after money. And if you're in that scenario, you don't trust anybody unless it's somebody actually official with a full uniform on. And there are some of them who will pretend to actually have a badge, believe it or not. Now, you know, they probably made the badge themselves earlier today. And one thing you should never do if any stranger is trying to rush you to help you, supposedly help you towards your train, one thing you should never ever do is allow them to get hold of your ticket. Please don't let them get hold of your ticket, because if they've got your ticket, they may as well have hold of your bollocks. I mean, you know, they want money from you. I mean, I had this experience in Sofia train station about 20 years ago, Sofia in Bulgaria. And I arrived at a train station. As soon as I got out of the taxi, these two fellas flashing their official badges. You know, they were bag carriers basically, but they had badges. They grabbed hold of my suitcase and run. And because it was naive, I allowed them to. I allowed them to take me to the train. I didn't know where I was going. I already had the ticket. I obtained that the previous day. But to cut a long story short, they rushed me towards my train, and I got into the sleeper compartment. It was about half an hour before departure, and there was absolutely no one else on the train, only me and these two, you know, these two guys who proposed to be helping me. They were a pair of bloody rogues. They got me into this little sleeper compartment, like something out of an Alfred Hitchcock movie, one of those very, very old sleeper compartment trains. No one else around, and then they sat down, didn't they? Money. They want money from you. They want money. And then they started playing good cop and bad cop. Well, you know, one of them acted like a real bloody snake, and the other one was saying, no, whatever. Yeah, you know. I managed to give them I don't know, I can't remember the currency, but but they were quite aggressive about it. Come on, we help you with your bag. Oh, we do this. We want money. We want money. We want money. I felt like a right plank. It was quite a scary experience because there was no one on that train at that moment in time, and there was two of them, one of me. So what I'm saying, if you arrive at train stations like this, do not let anybody rush you into anything. Be cool. Arrive with plenty of time, and any strangers approach you offering to help, don't trust them. Simple as that. Don't let them grab your bags, and do not let them grab hold of your ticket. Okay, typically a little bit of confusion before I got my seat. My seat is the one in front, but there's a very, very large gentleman, very, very obese gentleman who insisted he wanted to sit there. I think this is his original seat here. I hope so anyway, because I've got my own chair here. Nobody's sitting next to me, thank bloody God for that. And anyway, this is a first class compartment, yes. The second class was full. So I'll just tell you that from my hotel to Bucharest train station, fair distance, good few miles, it was only about 15 lei in 15 lei in an Uber, which is very, very good value. Now this first class train here is 70 lei from here to Brasov. 70 lei is about it's about £12 in English money. So what's that? Is that about 15 or 16 US dollars for a journey that lasts the best part of 2.5 to 3 hours? First class. I'd say that's bloody good. I'd say that is really, really good value. So 15 lei in the Uber, 70 lei for this first class ticket. I'm not complaining. Hopefully I'll be in Brasov without a problem. Okay, so it seems to be a bit of a bland landscape out there, but I've heard reports that Brasov is a very, very nice place. But the train is left on time, and everything's running smoothly. I'm nice and comfortable here, and I've just received a phone call from the lady at the hotel that I'm going to be staying at in Brasov. It seems to be a lot of these places are without reception. So she phoned me to because she wanted to know what time I'm arriving. So, providing it all runs smoothly, she's going to be there at the property waiting for me with the key anyway. It's all going good.
Și una de acolo, de la centrul de sănătate, care îl cunosc pe directorul de acolo, știți? Și
Okay, so I've arrived at Brasov station. That was a 2.5 hour train journey. Very straightforward, no problems, nice and comfortable. Scenery wasn't great out of the windows, but you can't have everything. But now I'm in Brasov station, and I've got to brave the taxi mafia again. I've been told by the hotelier that it should go about 12 or 15 lei from here to the hotel I was staying in. But the taxi drivers, like she said, make sure they use the meter. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be there pretty soon. Oh well, it's a rainy old arrival in Brasov, and there's the taxi crew behind me. Remember, the lady said it's going to be about 12 to 15 lei. I know, I find it funny because all over the world, if anyone's most likely to rip you off, it often is bloody taxi drivers, Well, it's raining, and looks like a cosy little environment. I'm just waiting for the lady to turn up with the keys to the apartment. I don't know why I get so stressed about taxes. I think it's just that, you know, you like to know what you're paying. They overcharged me by about double, but it still works out cheap. You know, the taxi was about you know, 30 lei. I was told it's going to go 15, but he charged me 30. Another taxi driver came out and started preaching to me about the cost of fuel and all this sort of stuff. But even so, 30 lei, it's barely a fiver in English money, so who cares anyway? It's got me here, and you know, I'm just waiting for the ladies to show up now anyway. Let me into the apartment. Okay, so I made my way up to the room. It's small, but it's very, very cosy and very comfortable. It was a very nice lady who showed me around. You know, the room. The rules are very, very easy going, getting in and out and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do a review of that hotel later. But in the meantime, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to see if I can grab a bite to eat and a couple of beers, crash out, and hopefully by this evening time this rain has stopped. Tasty. Nice little restaurant here, just the kind of thing that I need right now. It's raining outside, but it's lovely and warm in here. Okay, so this restaurant here has got the strange name, The Diction, The Ranch. Not the most pleasant name for a restaurant, but the prices look very, 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 very reasonable. And the view ain't bad either. There you go, lovely view out there. I know it's raining, very, very atmospheric. I've ordered, yes, chicken breast with bacon, mozzarella and blue cheese sauce. 24 lei, yeah, that sounds good to me. The obligatory home fries potatoes at 10 lei. Very reasonable, very, very reasonable. Having here, it's very tasty. Only second glass there is one of these here. I think it's the Buca Bruna or the Buca Blonde, whatever the hell it is. 350 millilitres, 10 lei. Very cheap. Oh, just look at that. Don't that look good? Oh my God, that looks very, very tasty. Haven't had breakfast today, so I'm quite hungry. And that's chicken with mozzarella cheese and bacon and fries and all that kind of stuff, yeah? Lovely stuff, beautiful, lovely, lovely stuff, fantastic. Well, this is going down really, really well. Lovely stuff. Chicken mozzarella with cheese and bacon and fries. Just a thing to eat for your first meal in Transylvania. Bloody good. Nice chocolatey caramel thing. I enjoyed that meal so much. The beer's going down nicely. Plus, I treat myself to a dessert. Bloody good. Oh, this chocolate caramel dessert. Oh my God. Going down really nicely. Just like everything else, this is tasty, and this is a great little restaurant. Love it. My first meal in Transylvania. Couldn't have asked for better. Okay, so I'm having number 4 of this Bruco Bucca, whatever the hell it's called. It's a local beer. It's very, very tasty. This is 33 CL glass here, and it is 10 lei, which is bloody cheap. 10 lei, what's 10 lei? It's about £1.70 something, something like that. Really, really, really good value. So that's the fourth one of them that I'm on now. I had a lovely chicken dinner with fries, yeah, very tasty. I had that dessert was magnificent. Oh, that was so tasty. Four of these beers here, all served by a lovely little waitress. She's a bit camera shy, bit camera shy. I don't blame her for not want to be on camera. You know, I mean, she probably thinks that I'm a creepy old man with a YouTube channel. I wonder what on earth gave her that idea. But anyway, this is a nice little meal. It's Sunday afternoon. It's about probably about 4:30 in the afternoon by now. And after this, I'm going to go and get my head down for a few hours and see what the night brings. Anyway, lovely stuff. My first meal in Transylvania, and it's very, 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 very satisfying. I'm tempted to say bloody good, but I think I've already done that one. Okay, so the total for that is 4 lovely local beers. Yes. You know, Bucharest, a beautiful dessert, lovely chicken with bacon and cheese sauce, fries, and the total of that is 92 lei, Romanian lei, which is about, what is it, 92, which is probably about 16 quid in English money, which makes it, I suppose that makes it about $20 US. And I'd say with all of that, that is fantastic value. My first meal in Brasov, Transilvania, Romania, and that was highly satisfying. Very, very good. Very reasonable priced as well for all of that. Okay, so Steady Eddie is in Brasov, Transylvania. It's been a good little old day. It's rainy. The rain's cleared up now, but never mind. You know, it'll soon be sunny. Good straightforward train journey. That went pretty well. Not a problem. Not a hiccup. Very reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced transport and train journey. Very reasonably priced meal. And very satisfying meal. Romania is a great value country. I'm starting to see that this is a damn good place to be. Okay, so plenty more videos to come. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Nice little hotel room. Small, but very, very cosy looking. I like it already.